season 16 semi-final. In chat with me at the moment is Rob Top.
Hello.
He will, of course, be vacating when the match gets underway. So, how do you fancy your chances?
I would say I'm favourite, but it's not a walkover. I've just bought Sirius, another beast, to spend some money, just in case he gets first hits and starts taking out all my players. So I'm missing a big player, Canis Majoris. His guard, claw, block, mighty blow, strength 4 guy. So bang. Apart from that, I've got a good team, and I
Yeah,
know he's going to get beaten up, and he.
yeah. Well, that's a bit of a double whammy there because you're losing both the claw and the guard.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of the better players to lose, definitely.
And it's just a case of trying to keep Polaris alive and not miss next game.
Yeah, he missed the last game, but that was just a stupid game with Callum where all he wanted to do was kick my players' heads in. So I'm glad I'm glad he won on the pitch.
Yeah, okay. Use the. Oh, actually, not big, not clever. Does in fact have some dodge players. Oh, okay, I say some. I really mean one.
One,
But
and that's a troll slayer. He's a good target.
that's right. With 4 tackle though, yeah, there's nowhere he's going to be able to go where he can avoid getting whacked with some tackle there. Uh, he hasn't built them with a lot of mighty blow. He has it 3.
Hmm.
Uh, one of
Yeah,
them he's given a long beard, a bonus to movement. So yeah, 1580. Oh god, he's going to get a shit ton of inducements against you, isn't he? Yeah,
yeah. If he goes chef and the chef works really well, then because the chef's always a big gamble on it. But
what?
yeah, if Chef could really ruin my day, but he could also take Grim Iron Jaw, which might be pretty good.
Yeah. What do you
Can't think
think
of who
to
else.
a mercenary death roller?
Yeah. It could be bloody dangerous.
Yeah.
He should take a bribe with it if he does take it.
Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, basically, it might force you. It could also be what might force you to score earlier than you'd like because obviously you're both grindy teams. You'll be. I would talk to you about your strategy, but I'm going to have a little guess. You're going to march down the field, park at the touchdown line, and try and kill as many players as you can until the time runs out.
Yeah, you read my mind.
You
If he if he takes that strength 7 death roller, then I'm gonna try to claw it because you've got to try to claw armor value 10.
yeah,
So we'll see.
we got.
Right, he's inviting me to start. It looks like he's not coming on chat.
Well,
So,
if you don't mind just hanging on
oh,
until.
I've just started it.
I know it started, but I mean to stay with us until the gate. Everything loads. You can tell us what inducements are taken and stuff.
Okay, yeah. He's got 590k.
590,
Jesus Christ.
whatever he wants.
590,
Hey
yeah.
guys, sorry, forgot if you say hello first.
Oh, Andy's
Hello.
with us. How do you fancy your chances?
Heads of the table, we'll give it our best shot.
That's it.
You're on your inducements bit now, Andy. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I'm going through it as quick as I can.
Oh no,
I'll
no
jump
rush.
off the chat. I'll see you guys afterwards. Good luck, Rob.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, I mean 600. 590 in inducements.
He's got no money in the bank though, so he can't add to that.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to be fair. It's
Right,
a lot.
Wizard leaves him 440. He's taking a wizard by the looks of it.
Makes sense.
Flint. What's Flint? Chainsaw, is it?
I actually not sure. Could be.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of Flint.
It's definitely not the bombardier one. I don't
I
think.
play taking Boomer. I play in a competition where Everyone gets a star player
Yeah.
and two. Yeah, so he's taken. So it's taken two bribes, Boomer, a Babe, Flint, and a Wizard, and that's dead on 590. Yeah, well, we play in a competition where everyone gets a star player, and it's like a league, different leagues, and the winners of the leagues qualify for the playoffs, etc. And there's so many star players in this game I've never heard of. So
That's right. You
yeah,
don't.
I had that Zarg Mad Eye, and he's Chorfs, and I'm not very good with Chorfs at best of times. And Zarg Mad Eye is just basically rubbish. So I didn't do very well, and that's the reason why.
That's right. Blame it all on the star player. That's right.
Yeah, so Flint is a chainsaw. He's
Okay.
taken chainsaw bomber. Oh, lovely. And I get to choose.
Excellent.
So I will be on a fence, I think.
No, that's
So
fair.
I'll leave it to you.
We'll see you after.
All the best, man.
Bye. So, hello, Fraser. I did see you. But as you could tell, the coaches came in, so. So, the chainsaw could definitely pay dividends. Yeah, there's only 3 people on the planet that are allowed to call me that. My brother, one of my cousins, and you. Otherwise, I don't respond to it. Privileged. Right, so Rob has chosen to kick. He has taken Boomer. Leaving the chainsaw off the pitch is a very good idea, I think. Oh, we didn't really go through the teams as much. I was on a bit late. I started this a bit late, so. Um, yeah, one runner. Now his blitzers can ball handle as well, but he hasn't finished his setup. I'm not sure I would stick the blitzers on the line to take hits. I think that's a bad idea because we're just going to see a line of claw mighty blow. I think Rob Top's going to try and hit the front row and try and hit it hard. Luckily, those two, but he might have to rely on those blitzers for ball handling. There we go. Take the other one off. Oh no, he didn't take a blitzer off. I mean, the killer's definitely going to be staying on the line. I don't know, actually, he might pull him back to look for blitz opportunities. Obviously, hitting the Troll Slayer. It doesn't matter, actually, he's got claw, he can hit anything he likes, really. Because it's all the same AV. So as you can see, Polaris has an AV of 7, so that's a good target for the chainsaw. It might have been an argument. So he's taken 2 bribes. That's 3 rolls. He's taken 2 bribes. I'd have put the chainsaw on the pitch on this drive. I mean, first of all, you know that he's going to be a target and you can set plays up accordingly. And, it would give him the chance of 2 full halves of removals. Or, like we said, it could force Rob Top to not stall as much and actually score if his players are getting smashed by a chainsaw. But he didn't, so. With the bribes, he's going to probably do some fouling with long beards, but without dirty play or the advantage of the chainsaw, he needs to get quite a few assists on there. +1 on injury rolls on the crowd surfs. So yeah, this is Andy's pitch. It's a semi-final, so of course, you know, they're going to take a bit of time, take a bit of extra time setting up and making sure they're happy. Bit of very last minute tweaking here. Slightly uneven setup. But again, not the end of the world, so we're going to have the kick. Here it comes, and we're going to get a claws, get an extra re-roll. So they got 4 re-rolls for this half. So yeah, he's not going to go for a pickup immediately. There's his main. Is that his main? No, that's not his main ball handler. That's his Saka. Oh. Yep, okay, called it. He does go for the... But only gets the push. So yeah, it's reasonable. If he gets the pushes, he just pushes them off his plays. We get, okay, goes down. So here we go. It's a mighty blow hit. And we get another push. So remembering, oh, he starts. I would have probably have let him get pushed, right? Because what I was going to say is, your players on the ground don't get hit by a bomb. So he could chuck a bomb. I mean, it gives him a chance to catch it if you chuck it on the player. That's a bit of a longer pass, but he's got Boomer who has accurate, so that makes a short pass. Oh, Agi too. Ooh. Of course, Boomer's not actually a goblin. He's actually a dwarf, but they use the same models. So now he goes for the pickup. He just has to... oh, he goes for the throw. I wonder what was behind that. I guess just to get the star player points, but he doesn't need it. Oh well, it's again, I mean, it's dwarves. He could potentially put some tackle zones on that board, but not very many. Of course, if you stand your players up, which is always good practice, really, it means if you're going to do a bomb throw now, you're going to try and hit it at the back line here rather than at the front because they're standing now. It's a risky bomb throw. I think what he'll do, we'll see a hit. That's be a 1 dice hit. Andy's not averse to taking those. So he's not going to go risky. Oh, of course he's going to, okay. Gets the Dauntless and he's going for the Strength 4. allowing him the 2 dice hit here. It's a push. Don't re-roll it. It's not worth it. You could push him there. Oh, okay. Essentially, of course, the Dwarves just want to hold the line. Yeah, he's going for gets an accurate. Boom. So 1 goes down. There we go. It's a 4+. Yeah, the accurate. Yeah. That's fine. It makes sense. Of course, Goblin's secret weapons are a lot of fun. When they work, they can be devastating, but they don't always work. So, okay. Yeah. So the claws just have to keep whacking. They're just trying to poke holes and see if they can open something up. He's surviving the hits. For all the reputation the claws have, they're not stacked up with full-on kill players. They do have them, obviously, but they have 1 fully developed kill player and a couple with claw and mighty blow. But here we go, and yeah, he's going for the. I don't know if he'll pile this on, whatever the result is. It's a stun. He must be tempted to use it, though. He could turn that into a... Yeah, he's going to do that. Turn it into a removal. And accept that he's going to get fouled. Well, the thing is, to make the foul worth it, the not big has to get the assists over there, and I don't think he's going to be able to. He may still do it anyway, so he's going to abandon any kind of... I think it's just vanity passes to get star player points, but... So he's used... Yeah, does a cheeky dodge. We'll see a bomb throw here. Or here. I think that would increase the range. I would stand your dude up first. So, of course, it's the first time we see Andy make it to the playoffs, which is good. I think he's come close with this team. I think last season. I think last season was his first full season, season 15, and he just missed out. So, and he has put up a pretty solid performance throughout both seasons. So here we go. It's inaccurate. Oh, gets a good KO of his own there. That is going to hit one of his own players, which it does, and he does go down and it turns over. But I think a KO'd strength 4 guard Pestigor was definitely a good removal there. You know, he might come back. The key, of course, with the Bombers is you need to protect them as well. If they show any kind of reasonable performance, the other coach is going to start going for them. But of course, he hasn't got that option, so we might see. So the Claws are going to play a little bit more conservatively than they normally do, because we've seen them in playoffs and finals before. We've seen Rob Top in playoffs and finals before as well, and whatever team he plays a lot more because he definitely wants to win. He doesn't want to get this far and throw the game away. But 1, 2, 3 on the hit. Don't forget these guys are a little bit faster. 4, 5. I mean, he can hit him and reasonably get back, or he might go. Nope. He's gonna blitz with the killer. Looking for removals. And the Dauntless players, I mean, it's not just the Trolls players having the IEV that they have. Obviously, it doesn't matter with Claw, but obviously Dauntless is his enemy. He may still go for a blitz on Boomer. Marking them are good, of course, because the tackle zones on them means they're not going to throw as well, and you're kind of forcing the other coach to use their blitzes to try and free that up. So here we go. Yeah, it looks like it's on the Troll Slayer. Yeah, I think there's arguments for a lot of the possible pushes there. And he goes for the, yeah. If he doesn't go off, pushing him over here would be not great. Oh, and he's going to go for the piling on. But again, I think it's a reasonable... Doesn't get it. So yeah, now he's going to try and shore up and protect. And, you know, splitting that up like it looks like he's going to try and obviously go down the field this way. But it's a sensible move. I think he sort of realised that where he was in range of bomb throws. I mean, it's still in range, but it's like a 5+ to get the bomb over there this time. So we're going to see some hits. This hit over the line of scrimmage. So no real player advantage happening yet. I think the Claws will be a bit unhappy that they haven't gotten many armor breaks. So he needs to stand these players up, potentially blitz with this player, and okay, he's not going to do that. Or blitz with this player. You can blitz as long as you just have to get him off. I mean, he doesn't want to do the bomb throw as fast this time. He probably still wants to do it though. But first he has to get this guy off. Nope. So there's not going to be any blitzing from the line of scrimmage here. One thing he could try and throw it on here and hope it gets a good bounce. That's very risky. That's still his safest throw is around there. Does still have a wizard, of course. It's too premature. Obviously, he's not good. It's a bit premature, but I'd bash these guys, and they both have block, but bash them. And he wants the blitz. Yeah, he wants to shore up over here. Then that's fine. Oh yeah, of course he does have the pro. but you can get another. He hasn't got guard on that one. Yeah, no, not immediately, and that's it. The he could tie them up. I'm not sure I'd have followed that up personally. Okay, he gets the push. It's but yep. And that's all right. It leaves him. He could. Yeah, moving him over. Now, I may have been inclined to do it further down the field this way. Oh, but okay, he actually blocks with. No, fair enough. Yeah, the bombs are unreliable. I mean, having played goblins obviously this season, you do factor it into your plan in a goblin team because you've got to use more of your tools. But every time you need it to go a certain way, they never do. Either they just blow themselves up, or the ball gets passed around 500 times, or again, the claws aren't still. They're not in any real immediate hurry here. He doesn't have to go barreling down the pitch. He's got 3 turns, and within those 3 turns, he kind of wants them at least here and protected, and that's completely doable. And that gives him another turn to either get it down there. That's a safe move. That would be the safest thing. I mean, he could 3 turns. He could be like here or here as well. That would still work. So that would be by turn 6. Yeah, he doesn't go for. He's gonna try and get it this way. Piling on wouldn't be a terrible idea here. Still, he's still not in you're not in massive danger there of getting fouled. Or avoids the KO. Now that would have been an argument to stick the chainsaw in. With a chainsaw hovering around, he may not have been so keen to do these sorts of piling ons. But that's still going to help him in a non-KO. It's still a stun. It will still get him through. Yeah, that's the problem with offense sometimes if you sucker. The wrestle does create, but again, it's. I think it's done what he wanted to do. Lots of stand firm, so they've done a good job. They're tying up these players. He is obviously now. You can see he's trying to get something around, as well as opening up here. This is allowing him to bring in more hits on these guys. He's just not going anywhere. Oh, he re-rolls, goes for the cheeky re-roll, and it's fine. He's waited till turn 4 to use the re-roll he got from the kickoff event. So, yeah. The claws will be getting frustrated at this point. I mean, it's not like. I mean, he's still in a reasonable position, but he hasn't been able to get any movement going on over here. And yeah, he's just obviously just trying to keep it safe. He was able to keep Boomer free, so he stand up here. He hasn't got the guard and things over here, so I wouldn't worry about that immediately. And this is going to be a blitz on the Sagatari. I can't pronounce his names. Not like the other. He had re-rolls for days. Oh god, that was there. So for those that missed the other semi, first kickoff event, both teams got a re-roll. There was an early-ish score. Second event, they both got another re-roll. Like 5 re-rolls aside for the first half. It was hilarious. 3. I mean, 3 in 4 turns. I mean, the risk of re-rolling your pushes and your both downs that don't result in you going down. Of course, you can double skull it. There's always that risk. So Andy's having a thing. I mean, yeah. And then he gets the POW. He has to follow up. He hasn't got Mighty Blow or any of those sort of skills on him. But it's not... Oh, he's thinking about it. No, you want the POW, Andy. Maybe he's distracted. He's got distracted. Or there's a bit of lag or something going on. Oh yeah, the clock's frozen. Oh, why the clock's frozen now? A word from our sponsors. So it'll kick back in again. Hopefully, if one of them disconnects, they can disconnect back in again. That's usually somebody's got an internet, and it could be me that has the internet problem. Actually, I don't think so. Everything's the color it should be on my router and stuff. So. So if there is an issue in the game, Rob Top won't have a problem jumping on and just letting me know, letting us all know what's going on. It just makes me nervous. Oh, they might have paused the game. There might be some pause going on. Yeah, I'm going to go with they've paused, which is okay. Things happen. You get distracted. Stuff goes on. We don't get that much, so I will tell you one thing that caught me out once. Rob Top paused the game, and can't tell if it's this time. And I didn't realise you could still see the messages on here. I was waiting for him to just unpause it, and I thought he's taking a really long time, whatever he's doing. And then he messaged me on Messenger. Are you alright, dude? Oh, look at all these messages. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So that's a little tip. I'm guessing you probably everybody already knows that. That was hilarious. That was a while ago. But. So once that Chaos Warrior sort of, he'll go down. I mean, he probably, I don't know. I mean, if he puts him there, that's going to be helping the claws with shoring it up there. There or there, of course, means when he can still stand up. And I mean, yeah, this is going to be a pause. If it was a disconnect or an internet problem, it would have gone by now. So it's trying to achieve the dominance on the line of scrimmage. It's here we go. Unpaused. We're back in again. Down he goes. Okay, he's put him that way. I mean, it's not just because I say it's possibly not the best place. I mean, you might have other plans going on. Pushing him out. Well, he gets an accurate pass. That's what he wants right there. Okay, he doesn't get the ball carrier down, but that's not the end of the world. Oh, they're playing at speed now. That might mean it was an issue my end. There you go. Oh no, he re-rolls into skull. Down it goes. So don't worry. The thing is, once if it was obviously an issue, like looked like it was an issue my end, we'll catch up with them. And there we go. Gets the fend. Boom. But that stops the piling on. I mean, and I'm sorry, but I know it's controversial. I know 2020's got rid of piling on, but you know that's how you stop it. You know, the fend meant he couldn't follow up. He couldn't follow up. He couldn't pile on. He doesn't get the chance to turn that stun into an injury or a KO, because either one of those would be bad. So he's got his dude there with dodge. It's another stun. 3 armor breaks, all stuns. That does give him some breathing room here. He's thinking about the wizard, I think. So you can tell we've sort of caught up with them now because all their pauses, we get it. So he doesn't do the wizard. I'm personally more of a lightning bolt coach myself. Often, if you see that I forgot, it's not that I've necessarily always forgot to use the wizard. I know I did it. People thought that was that one game. I was waiting for a decent lightning bolt, but what that game showed me was sometimes you've just got to go for the fireball. You know, if you don't get the opportunity for lightning bolt, and he's in a position where he could try and do something. I mean, to make the lightning bolt likely, because the lightning bolt obviously is a 2+2+ rather than a 4+. Okay, that's all right. Gets it down. Surprised he didn't go for this warrior again, but oh, but he goes for a dodge. Look at that. 5+. Oh no, it's the way the it's a 4+. But he rolls a 4+1. Yeah, I'll leave the wizard's city. I have had a couple. I actually after there was a couple of games. 2 of them were like against Callum as well. He wasn't very happy. One of them was on a ladder as well, which was like whatever. But I got like these amazing fireballs that just went. You see that clump of 6 players? They're all getting sent off the pitch. So yeah. I wouldn't have risked that 1 dice there. Personally, I would have left him standing. So I know it's difficult to tell, but okay, now he can. That's only a 3+ dodge for his edge up guy, but he hasn't got dodge. Oh, he could have blitzed him away using him, of course. But I think he wants to get the tackle going on there. Oh, he double skulls it and then double powers it. Oh, he goes for the piling on there. It's nothing. And he's got this blitzer here. Surprised you're on your own, Fraser. Usually the semis do get more viewership. Oh well. So yeah. That's not like a potato. I mean, you know, if he can hold the line around here, and then the next turn he can get out of the range of the dwarves. I mean, he's almost. I mean, he is basically where I said he wanted to be at turn 6. Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. So yeah, he's where I more or less 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exactly where I said as well. So he's managed to do that. And it's not that he wants to score now. It just means whatever happens, your ball carriers in scoring range, and it's protected. It's not just getting him down, obviously in a protected way, and he does have a little bit of that. So he's moving to have a go at these guys. And that's stand firm, keeping him in place. Oh, what are we going to get? Another KO. This is not... Well, if he gets some more removals, but no permanent removals. I can't... Did he take a babe? He's taken 1 babe. So, he's a good chance for them to come back. And he's only... Oh, he goes for the lightning. Can he get somebody potentially there to secure it? So he could... standing him up. I don't know if he can get an assist over here. With wrestle, he's going down on a both down. It doesn't help him. It doesn't look like he's going to have much of a choice either. So he can blitz through this way, get the 1 dice, and hope for a POW. It's his runner though. Edge 3, yeah, that's what he's going to do. He gets the skull. You have to re-roll that. I think you have to re-roll that. Otherwise, you've wasted your wizard. He's just going to pick it back up with the Agi 4. Oh, no. So we have another freeze. Well, again, look on the bright side. It's I don't know. My internet's been fine all day. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but Edge through. Oh no, he doesn't have dodge, and he gets it. Now the question is does he lob it? No. Okay, he's going to play it a little bit safer than that. I mean, that's a 2 dice blitz as well. And it would be 2 dice if he hits him that way. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think if he can get, I think that's a worthwhile go for it. What's he gonna? So obviously, the claws will play it a little bit safe. Yeah, he's going to put some plays down there of his own. Yeah, here comes. So he could blitz it from a certain direction. So he can limit how it bounces well. It's only not well if he somehow rolls a double 1. It didn't go off the pitch though. Oh, double 1's it. double ones at these things happen. Stopping the drive for Andy is just as good as you know. It's that would be a good result for the first half. Putting the claws a little bit on the back foot, and yeah, the dwarves can play a grind game of their own. Oh, there we go. There's the pickup. He could run it to there. I may maybe go for the pass. He has a reroll. Go for the pass. So 1, 2, 3. It's a short pass. It's a 4+. Yeah, there we go. 4+ and a 3+. Pulls it off. Then run, Forrest, like the wind. I mean, the chances of him staying too upright, but if he runs it up here, he's running it away from all the edge 4 and that. I mean, I think it's obviously what he's going to do. I would do it now before I did anything else. I would just make sure that the ball was here. I would potentially even... Oh, no, he's going to... Oh, that's the bomb. He's going to do the bomb. See, I would have run him up first. This could go horribly wrong. He gets accurate, though, so it doesn't go horribly wrong. Bang. Bang. That's kind of good. Got to do it. Well, yeah, I would have run him up first, and then I would have done it. But who knows? He might not have rolled the 5. And oh no, he didn't. Whatever he rolled, what did he roll? Yeah, it was a 5++1. Yeah, he rolled the 4. So cool. I would just, because it gives him a chance to score. He could go for it. Yeah, he's going to do it. I would have gone there and then go for it up there. Because then when he's there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he can't score. I don't think he could score wherever he went. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. Yeah, no chance. But this is stopped. You can't say it's completely stopped the claw's drive dead in its tracks yet. He still has one more turn. He has got a scoring threat there and there. I mean, obviously that's the safer one. So he's got the 2 scoring threats. He could take out potentially, or yeah, no, I don't think he can. I don't think he can get the assists in to have a go at it. So the last time these two teams met, the armor breaks were very. I mean, Andy did have a few removals and that by the second half, but he did put up a very strong performance in that second half. He didn't win or draw, but you know, if one dice had gone differently, he may have scored off the back of it. So. But it's nice, you know. He's done a couple of risky plays that he's needed to do, and they've come off. I think ultimately, I'm not sure what can he do. What can? Okay. He runs one scoring threat back. Oh, goes for the reroll there. At this point, this is going to be his piling on, dude. Oh no, it's not. I think it's his ball carrying, dude. Oh no. Yeah, no, I was right the first time. Of course I was. Okay, that's in the hopes for a removal. Gets another KO. The second half is going to be dominated by how many of these come back. Oh, and he skulls it on the reroll, and it's a stun. So that's the end of it. Actually, Andy's the dice have smiled on him. These KOs would spread out throughout the half. This is Rob's drive. Rob got as far as here, got wizarded, 3+ dodges, and but the turning point here was Rob Top managed to knock the ball and get it to bounce to here, and then he double wonned the pickup with his edge 4 sure hands guy, and that was it. Andy got the ball, managed to do a 4+, 3+ pass, and no, he's not. So yeah, I mean, he was able to tie up players, and yeah, it was a solid performance. But the Claws couldn't really get a major breakthrough, so he got down to here, was exposed by the way. I mean, it was risky. There was dice involved, but it definitely paid off. Oh, no tackle on them guys yet, but oh no, they keep forgetting they don't have a lot of dodge on these teams. Yeah, Rob Top will not be happy with this first half. So unfortunately, Andy can't score, and it's the thing. He needed his men in the brawling. You know, he didn't have a man he could just leave wandering around up here. Oh, Skull. Of course, he's going to go for some removals. Now, he still has his bribes. I still think he should have put the chainsaw on this half. I think that would have been... Yeah, he's got a chainsaw, by the way, which is coming back in. He's got 2 bribes. Might be... Yeah, 2 bribes because it's the maximum. So we'll probably see Boomer back on the pitch. I mean, why not? I mean... What did he... Oh, we got the intercept. Oh, you got some, yeah, nice places to chuck it back in. Ah, no, he didn't get the removals. So the casualty box was spread through the game. I'd essentially, I'll repeat the turning point one more time for the half, which is it's fine. Oh, did he catch another intercept success? Oh, and he gets a KO there. So the Claws did manage to get a ball carrier down to around here. He got lightning bolted. This guy was able to do a 3+ dodge, and he picked up the ball. Then the Claws hit him, and basically the ball ended up, I think it was like there, and his ball carrier just snake-eyed the pickup. I know, double intercept is just crazy. And then, as you can see, you know, Andy was able to get the ball, did a 4+, 3+ pass, and was able to just move the ball up. So, if I would say that the Claws are probably not hugely happy with that half. No permanent removals. Didn't score on his own drive. All 3 KOs come back, because of course he's got the 1 babe. 1 KO, and that's not his strength 4 dude either. So the Claws are, I would say, a little. So he's going to keep Boomer. You got 2 bribes. Yeah, he keeps Boomer. Oh yeah, the first bribe fails. Second bribe gets through. He's got to put the chainsaw. Yeah, you've got to put the chainsaw on the pitch at this point to make it worth it. It's a dwarf chainsaw. I know they look like goblins. That's because I don't give them their own money. You're certainly happy. That's right. You won't be facing a lot of claw. The thing is, though, the Claws are never out of it. I mean, I know they've had games where nothing is triggered, no armor breaks and that, and in the second half, he just decimates half the team. So, Boomer, but the thing with Boomer is he's a strength 4 player with block, so he can, he's a blocker basically who can chuck bombs with accurate. Uh, so it does still have some utility on the pitch. Yeah, yeah. I think the game could still go either way. I think though Andy at this point has the upper hand on it. He's got his whole team on the pitch. Okay, I may have actually let him get sent off on the one on that bribe and kept the bribe to foul with the chainsaw. Nitpicking, though, that's just nitpicking. So yeah, he's going to pull them back. And he's also, of course, Flint again as a strength 3 chainsaw with block. If you can ever roll, if you play goblins, you can ever first of all get the bloody thing to level up. If you can get it to roll a double for block, then it's just great. But obviously, if they don't roll anything like that, you just sack them. But so Andy gets to do the setup now. He wants to. He hasn't got a whole lot of mighty blow on his team. He's got a bit, and he's got this. He's got a kill player of his own. There's not a lot of dodge. They can't see any dodge on the claws. But that, he could. That's just in regards that he hasn't got tackle, but I don't think he needs it. Yeah, just get all your heavy hitters up on the line. Would you put the chainsaw on the line? I think there's an argument for it. There's a lot of arguments against it too, because if it all goes wrong, he can get a smack.
I've been requested to join the commentary booth.
Have you? That's cool.
I'm going to have to launch the Blood Bowl. So, what did I miss first off? Not to annoy you, but what did I miss?
No, it was essentially just that, no
claws go down the
removals.
left, claws get stopped by a wizard, and
Yeah, that was the key moment. Do you want me to share my screen, or you're happy?
I'm jumping on to...
You're happy, okay.
Now.
So, yeah, the lack of removals and those plays coming off. They were dicey plays. They could have gone either way, but obviously it worked out well for Andy there.
Yeah.
You missed me moaning that Fraser was the only one on. But now you're all on. I was only joking, though. I was only joking.
Hippobuglers is. There's Daniel. Gingerbread. Gingerbread.
Yeah.
Adam's on here. Fraser's on here.
There's a stun. He gets a stun on the line of scrimmage.
I'm still loading it into it.
Oh, he piles on. That's a good... let's see what happens. Yeah, that's why I'll give you a play-by-play. He gets an injury. It's only a block. Badly hurt.
But it's a player down, though. It's a player down.
Absolutely. I just want you to get too excited that it was like... No, I don't know if you saw he set up. The claws aren't...
Yeah, I can see the setup.
Yeah.
So I've got the stream up at the moment.
Next to line. So... Oh, another... Oh, a KO. That's 2 removals off the line of scrimmage. This is, claw's still not out of it, but yeah, I think the favourite might be beginning to swing to Andy now.
I love it when the favourite doesn't win it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it when that happens.
That's it. Oh, I like it when it's real underdogs as well. I mean, I wasn't any slur on you. I was half hoping Chris would get through to the final, just because he's played since first season, and that would have been...
Oh no, Chris winning the whole thing would have been beautiful. I reckon if the final was Chris versus Rob, I feel like Chris had a better chance than myself to win the final.
Yeah.
If it's dwarf,
yeah.
I have a better chance against the dwarves, I think, than Chris does. But I think it's going to be, yeah, it's just exciting.
It
We can get
is.
a bomb throw. We can get a bomb throw, can we?
Uh, he. I think the way he's set up here, he would risk hitting his own men.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, looks like we're just going to go for a mighty blow, 3 dice. Something. Oh no, picking the ball up, going to cage up there by the looks.
yeah. I mean, normally I would say, try and split your star player points out, but a semi is not. Is you just use
Yeah.
your proper players.
Now is not the time, Alistair.
Now is definitely not the time. And he's using the fend guy, so because the fend guy got hit by the piling on player, and he did get stunned, but the fend stopped the piling on it in its tracks. So that's the advantage you would have had against the claws.
Yeah. I would be up for blitzing with Boomer of all pieces because that gets him plus the action so he can throw better next time.
Yeah.
And then fouling with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Now, come on, Chris. Not just come on, Chris, next season. Come on, Chris, whenever. I really just want Chris to win something. All right. Well, we've got.
I think he won
Fabian,
one of the side leagues ones. Anyway, yeah, I would still do the foul. I mean, that's a good foul.
Yeah. We may as well. Let's think. So if we bring Boomer in, it's. I don't like that angle. Yeah, because we fouled from that angle, we would have had to bring the chainsaw at the front. But now we're fouling here.
Yeah.
Let's just don't roll a double. Oh, another stun. Continue.
Yeah. I probably but I don't know if you caught it, but Boomer, he spent a bribe on Boomer. Who rolled a 1.
He spent 2 bribes.
And then he spent the other bribe. I probably would have let him get sent off after the first one and kept the bribe for the fouling chainsaw, personally.
How good was Boomer in the first half? Boomer got a KO at least.
Sorry, you can watch the stream from the beginning after the game. I'm not going through all that again on turn 9. Oh.
Well, yeah, but Boomer got at least 1 KO. So
yes.
Boomer has already done something to consider be rewarded with the use of it. So where's Rob's frenzy piece? Okay, so it's nowhere near. But if we could have got the frenzy behind the line, we could have. Obviously, he doesn't have enough movement, but he could have come in from one of the cage corners and then chain pushed Willow forward into being blocked as well. Obviously, he can't because of where the frenzy is.
Yeah.
But that's what I would try to do, or at least consider that for next time round. Especially if Andy keeps going like this.
I'll fill you in, Liam, if we get a lull in the action with 2 bash teams. That can happen, and then I'll go back. The problem is if I keep explaining what happened in the first half, like for the 4th time now.
I came in and snarkily said, "What did I miss?" That's right. Because I wasn't here from the start. But the fact is, it's 0-0, and the claws didn't score, but that was down to a wizard.
Yeah.
So
basically,
that is what we're going to go with.
Yeah.
That is all you need to know.
And as you can see, he wasn't getting. He did get armor breaks, but he wasn't getting the results with the armor breaks and the injuries and knock KOs and stuff that I think he would have liked.
Well, it's just be disciplined, find someone to block, and just keep going like that, I think.
Yeah.
I want a boring game where the Dwarves score on turn 7 or 8.
That's it. Well, where is he gone? There he is. There's Polaris. Of course, we're not on the stream. So Polaris is the strength 4 edge up dude, but he's down an armor point. Yeah, okay. This is it though. You got to.
That was risky. That was risky.
That was
You'd have moved the cage first.
And he loners it. That was. This could go really wrong.
If the chainsaw gets knocked down.
Yeah, bad
Oh, this
opening
is
move.
going bad. This is going real bad.
That's
Okay. That is why you don't throw a ball boom like that on your first action.
no.
So how are we going to do this? I think we should go with wrestle triple from behind, probably.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the hit, and he could really push that out as well.
Mm. It's all of a sudden not looking that good.
No, that really was not the play.
Yeah. Yes,
Really.
Adam, that was not the play.
That was not the play. No, it's,
No, I'll say no. Let's play disciplined and just find out one block each turn. But no, we're gonna go crazy.
yeah. I could see the thinking behind it. Maybe now he's going to go up the. So it looks like Rob Top's going to hit him. Yeah, I'm surprised he's going to hit him from that direction. He still can push it out. Yeah, he's going to push it right in the centre of all the dwarves, though. The runner, anyway. I know the bouncers aren't predictable, but I think the direction you.
Probably gonna push it into Flint. He's probably gonna push it into Flint.
Oh, he gets away lucky.
That was possibly the best result.
Yeah.
Oh, Troll Slayer!
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's a good player. That's a good piece of the ball on it because it's got dodge.
Yeah.
And Chainsaw's got a block off on the Mighty Blow.
Yeah.
Signy. There is a lot here. Alternatively, what else could we do? If we could try and get the if we can get 2 dice on Signy, then we can foul the strip ball.
Yeah. Well, I think Rob Top can still put the diving tackle warrior next to the ball carrier.
True. And then we have to deal with that first.
Yeah. Of course, that's what he does. He could just form a line.
Mm.
So if I was Andy, I'd probably save the chainsaw hit until closer to the end.
Yeah.
I would try to set up for a handoff. I don't know, get to who though. You free up that runner, so you stand him up a hand. I don't know. It's gonna be tough now.
How about we block with the Troll Slayer with the ball carrier?
Yeah, if he gets it.
Is there what's behind? There's one guard behind, but he's got enough assists because that will allow us to potentially free up our ball carrier. Ideally, we want really just a couple of pushes so we can then do a second block and get him so he's not based.
Actually, yeah, push him out up there. Yeah, that works. Oh,
Another injury. That's good.
Oh,
Moving it out. That's his line though, so just sack him. Just keep him. Just let him have that injury, I think. What else have we got then? What's the plan here? Because obviously we can't do the block I was thinking.
What he could do, I mean, he needs to get rid of this warrior. He needs to get rid of Signy, or even just to push off. He could stand up the runner and mark, and then do your push through.
No. My play was to push backwards.
Oh, going backwards. Ah, yes, yeah.
Because that would have got him off diving tackle.
I'm not sure. Yeah. That. I think what he's gonna do is stand up the runner and hand off to the runner. But it's risky. He's got still be right next to that. Oh, he loners it on the chainsaw.
Oh, this is just not good.
Still on the pitch. Yeah, I would have stood the runner up first.
hmm
So, well, the ball's
We don't
about
have.
to be not loose again, I think.
Hmm.
We could be going into overtime. It's going to be 0-0. I can calling it now. 0-0 overtime.
And then the claw's going to win because they're going to have more rerolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got
Loner is a shit.
Loner is a shit skill. I don't know why anyone would take it.
That's right. I Rob's got a bench. Did he have? I can't remember. He's got these two players. He must have had the bench. He must have had a bench of 4. Oh, we can work it out.
I'm going to go on to Spike OVH and find out what his team was before the match.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, but he's still down a player. Oh, he doesn't hit the ball carrier with the diving tackle. Okay, he's got other options.
No, Fraser. Loner isn't a fake skill. Loner is the skill that means you can't use rerolls.
Oh, yeah.
Tackle. There we are. Lovely.
Oh, dead. He's dead.
No, I'd probably appo that.
Apo that, yeah. Definitely Apo that. And dead. Is that a dead into death? A dead into
That is death into death. Well, and the ball's not terrible, but it's just a bad time to be Andy, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in it, but I think the pendulum's swinging back to the claws now.
Hmm. Um. Yeah, Claw is doing a thing.
It's not over yet. The draws may still be free. He's... But he's got one turn to recover from this. Oh, he's going to push that onto the ball. I know he's not because oh, another injury comes down. Broken neck. Yes.
Oh no, a
That's,
dwarf lost an agility point.
that's it. I don't know if I would.
Now the claws are actually got some removals, some self-inflicted by Andy. It's just shit. I shouldn't have watched this game. If I wasn't here, Andy would have won. I'd be doing fine.
That's it.
Right. So. Hmm.
Right, he still has his runner as a recovery option.
Yeah. Stand up, Belland, block with Bashful. Try and get a knockdown ideally on the claw mighty blow piling on.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's either to take the push. I think you're going to be in a frenzy trap.
Yeah, it was a frenzy trap, but it was like you kind of had to hope that you'd get the knockdown. You have to go left. No, we're going right as a 2 dice uphill.
And he got away with it.
You got nothing here. You just got a 3+ pickup, dog, and
You can't stay there. Either one back or scythe. Yeah, okay, that's okay. You'll be considering the oh, I don't know. The warrior is still a big threat there.
the warrior is going to get its dice off on it.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. Well, you can stop it, but then you're getting hit by frenzy on the other side. But that actually might be preferable because the frenzy on the other side is Got to go through guard.
Okay, doesn't do. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, but it worked. Okay.
It absolutely was needed, but
Yeah.
that needs to base up. That needed to base up the guard though, because we are going to be able to get the frenzy in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is go for it, but we are going to be able to get it in.
I'm gonna guess though he won't use frenzy and he'll use his Saka. I think you're right. I think he should use frenzy for the.
He can't get his Saka there. Yeah, he gets the 5 and the 6, the 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Um,
I just I didn't want that to happen.
Not good. Opposite of nice. It's a 3+ dodge away, and then the claws are, well, let's count the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 7 slower pieces.
Yes. I have to go to the toilet. Sorry, I will be back.
So in the tradition of Alistair being AFK, while there's a chat going on, Fraser smells. Love you too, Fraser. Yeah, I think bomb is like the only thing that we can get away with here. But again, that's going to be a 6+ throw.
Yeah, that's.
The other option is a 2 dice uphill requiring a 5 or a 6. Or maybe a chainsaw blitz potentially.
Two. Oh, it's 3, 4, 5. He needs to get rid of this warrior here for the chainsaw blitz. Yeah.
I mean, I look at this loader luck and the amount of ones that are being rolled on throws and chainsaws, and I like to point out this is exactly why I get very annoyed when chainsaws and bombs last 16 turns against me. It's ridiculous. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to be gone in 5 turns. Whatever Andy chooses to do, he's not in a good position.
No.
Whether it's a 2 dice uphill on the ball carrier without strip ball or anything like that.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, okay, that's all. Because I
Does
was
it do a
about to
thing?
say he could do that. Yeah, and I would have stood up these players first, mind you, but.
Well, we've got a 1 dice on the ball carrier, as in the ball carrying, the standard ball carrier.
Yeah.
not the one that is carrying the ball.
He can yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he should take that with no re-rolls. I mean, if it works, then great. But
He's going to get blocked either way. He's going to get blocked if he doesn't do it. And Claw Mighty Blow is a thing.
yeah,
That armor 9? No, that's armor 6.
yeah.
So block one of them at least. Whether you're not convinced to go 2 dice uphill, sure. But he has to do it.
Sorry, I meant the block against the ball carrier down here. I wasn't sure that would be worth the, but it doesn't matter. It didn't. Nothing happened.
So I think the play would be get that down the stand firm on the ground, block the ball, the runner, blitz the chainsaw,
Yeah.
and then you're home free.
He'll par that on, I think.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, I think he's
Actually, he might not. He's thinking about it, so he's probably not. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no.
That's right. Well, if the chainsaw doesn't go down, then it can. Yeah, I mean, it's not the
The
safest.
chainsaw's gonna have too many things that it needs to check to. That chainsaw's gonna have too many things to do. It has to get through to the piling on. It has to get the ball carrier.
Okay, he's not gonna blitz on the chainsaw. I mean, the ball carrier's not staying there. I don't think.
No. Is probably going to move down the field a little bit. I'm not sure what's going for there.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he just relying in the fact that he's going to make that one? Yeah, I suppose. I feel like I'm going to throw this ball.
yeah, that's yeah. Here we go. No, you want
Let's throw another one.
that's that's twice now.
So there's a chance.
This
Right.
gives him a chance, but I don't know if I would do a chainsaw blitz. I don't know.
Chainsaw Blitz is the only play because who's going to pick the ball up? The
Yeah.
ball willow behind. Can we get 2 assists on the Sagittarius? No, we can't. Which means Chainsaw is probably the most reliable option. Get that thing down.
It's a 7+. I mean, it's armor 7 roll, maybe.
Come on, Andy. Remember your fundamentals.
That's right. Up players first. Get them up. Get them moved.
Are we going to pile on Antares? Third. No, we are going to chainsaw.
Oh, it worked.
I wouldn't have chainsawed from there though because that has made it so he cannot reach the ball without making a dodge or 2 dodges.
Aurum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could attempt it on 2 go for it, but he's not
What, on the
going
blitzer?
He could pick up the blitzer could pick up the ball, but he's not going anywhere once he gets it. I mean, he might be better off actually just I don't know tackle zoning it.
That's still only 3+.
Yeah.
Now it's a 4+. So just make those go for it. and then hope.
That's right.
Right, so we got sure hands, edge for 4. That is 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus pickup with sure hands. That's just about over 50%.
Yeah. He may do something. I'm not advocating he does it. He may blitz the blitzer next to him and push him onto the ball and hope for a decent bounce. But
No, because stand firm.
yeah, I'll stand
The
firm
only
if he notices that.
the only blitz option is Flint or Willow.
Yeah.
And most of the bounces are going to mean there's going to be more dodges that are going to have to be made. And who are you blitzing with?
Well, yeah, that's doing it that way. Sorry, I didn't see the stand firm. If he hadn't got stand firm, what I said would have been more relevant.
I am really surprised he tried to make the play like that. I felt like there was, if he didn't try to take as much ground, he could have stayed down the right as we view it, a little bit further back,
Yeah.
and just taken his time. He has three turns to get from the 6 yard in his own half to the end zone, which is definitely plausible. And Boomer blocks well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so we require 3 go for it's with Willow if we want to score on turn 16.
Yeah. Oh, basing the chainsaw. That might mean he's looking for a blitz on the chainsaw. Yeah, here it comes.
There's a lot of go for it, isn't there? No, there's no go for it. We are in true desperation time now.
Yeah. Oh, what's he get? KO'd.
Okay, so we have a babe, which means there's a chance we should get 2 out of 3 back on our players. The Claws will have 11 on the field by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, replying to comment. Yeah, I think I didn't want to say it, but I think it is likely we could be hitting a third half. So okay, he doesn't use. I'd have been tempted to chainsaw him. He hasn't got.
I would have considered it, but I think the idea is get more support upfield.
Yeah. And he can always
Pick the ball
foul
up,
him.
run fine, needs to make 2 go for it.
Yeah. And just do it now.
He can't really afford to foul as well. He needs to get more bodies forward because diving tackle is going to be freed up.
That's true.
Has to make the go for it. He has to make both those go for it because if he makes only one go for it, he's going to get pushed back and then won't be able to score.
Has he? Oh, there we go. That makes going into overtime a bit more likely.
Yeah. Game that can score is the Claws. It's quite the Elfie play. Is there any chance of? No, there's no chance of the Dwarf scoring.
No.
But yeah, both go for it were absolutely mandatory, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I think we're going to see a lot of thinking coming on from Rob Top. I think. Okay, set. So he has 2 turns. So yeah, certainly scoring threat like that seems reasonable.
No, I would play for damage. That's the Claws because that's what your team's good at. jump up doing a thing, and yep, that was coming.
Yeah. I don't know, I think he got his money out of that chainsaw. Money's worth out of that chainsaw.
Must have done more in the first half than what we've seen, because that chainsaw has cost him. That chainsaw in the second half cost him his win.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah. So you can't, the money, if he gets his money's worth and still loses, he didn't get his money's worth, did he?
no, true. But I was just thinking in terms of, he did get,
He got a removal, but
yeah.
only one. So we may as well make the dodge with Sephi and then make a pump play upfield.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he has a choice. I think that's the only move he can make.
Hmm.
Oh.
Don't burn the reroll because you've got a reroll advantage into overtime.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the play that's open to him are all dicey and risky.
Mm. Now, do we have any chance of score? No, we don't. So just pick the ball up and throw it to the top left corner.
That's it.
That is what you do. And then you go, right then, go on at someone. We'll see you in overtime.
Yeah, the hits are very few and far between, and I mean, he can potentially. That's what he's going to do. Oh no, he's going to.
I think he's going to go for a goblin bomb throw.
Yeah.
And I certainly would not have followed up. Thank you for the free hit. That's what Rob's thinking. Let's please do some damage, or not. Well, one die against the other Claw Mighty Low piling on, I think may as well be done. Because otherwise he's going to do 2 dice on you, so your odds are better.
And don't follow up. Oh no, good. Right.
And Troll Slayer on the Troll Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 1 dice into a 2 dice.
Or alternatively, do something risky like that, even if it works.
Ugh. I mean, those are unnecessary.
And just like that, yeah, stay there. I mean,
That is drive over. No boomer, no chainsaw for the third drive. So if we're lucky, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dwarves on the pitch. And if we're looking at the claws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Worst case is 10 for the claws.
yeah.
So best case versus worst case, dwarves are down players. And Mighty Blow versus Armory, nope, doesn't break.
It's a middle finger
So
of
the Dwarves need to get all 3 of their players back, hope the Claws get neither of their players back, and win the toss. Otherwise, it's a Claws victory here.
Yeah. So here we go.
So
No,
very
none
important.
back. Oh, that's definitely not good.
That's game over.
That's
That's game over. That's 11 versus 5. And the Claws won the toss as well. Oh no, apparently the Claws didn't win the toss. I'm not sure because it says the Claws symbol at the top.
penalty kickoffs. That's just a D6 roll. If they're still 0-0 at the end of this drive, it comes down to a dice off. There are various bonuses. I think you can add +1 for each reroll you've got, or something like that from memory.
That is the only bonus that happens.
Yeah.
So we kind of want a blitz here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the bomb throw in the second half cost him the game at the end of the day.
The bomb throw didn't cost him. It was the chainsaw after. It wasn't the first bad turn. It was the second bad turn after the first bad turn, in my opinion.
Yeah, I now all the claws just.
It's going hyper aggressive.
Yeah, it depends on the removals, but as long as he keeps it steady, which he will, he's not going to throw. I can't see him throwing the game away at this point.
So he's protected against the blitz. He can take the full 8 turns if he needs to.
Oh, perfect defense. It's fine, but it's not. It's not going to help him.
He needed a whole lot more than just a perfect defense. Maybe another set of KO rolls.
Yeah.
Man, that was rather resigned. No, I'm going to let you hit me anyway. This is going to be a death. And we're down to 5 dwarves on the pitch.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you have to be very strong position, but you can't afford not to re-roll that. I don't think.
No. Can we get more double skulls, please? There goes another one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get a pitch clear as well.
Yeah.
We might get a pitch clear just to add insult to injury here. So, Alistair, what's the play here as the
Oh.
Dwarves with 4 players?
Risky bullshit like that, really. I mean,
That's not even that bad.
yeah, I mean, that gives him another 1 dice on them.
Mm.
There's not a lot he can do now.
No.
I would dodge the Troll Slayer out. I know it's 4+, but the ground doesn't have Claw or Mighty Blow, so
Mm.
no, we got yeah, you haven't got any rerolls anyway, so
Oh yes, stay next to me where I can claw frenzy you.
that's right.
Well, just claw you.
And I know neither of these teams are coming back next season, so
Mm. And quite frankly, we're all glad to see that the claws are not going to come back next season. Right, so just don't do anything stupid, Rob. Actually, no, do plenty of things stupid. Then give Andy a chance to roll 3 6s and knock the ball down.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd even bother moving the ball carrier this turn, or maybe if he can get
More SPP, please. Mmm, tasty,
like that.
lovely. Let's just destroy this team beyond all repair. Mm.
But
Yeah, playing nice and loose with the cage because we can afford to.
yeah,
And that's effectively now just a screen. So touchdown on turn 20, and that'll be it for that'll be the clause over.
that's right. It's just
What is it? So that to get that ball, that's 5 plus 6 plus. What? Sorry, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus. And not going that way.
obviously I'd move the ball first, but yeah, I'd start fouling away as well, just to be.
He doesn't even need to foul. He was just trying to protect him from the fastest moving piece on the dwarf team. Ugh.
Okay, I guess because he can.
Yeah. I mean, that saves us a turn, right? No, it doesn't.
So
And how mean are we feeling?
very.
Are we feeling serious about our fouling?
Oh, he's not even going for the runner. Look. Will he just end turn? I think he could get. He could go for a base, but I guess I would just.
You have to go for the base.
Yeah.
You just have to, unfortunately. It's not going to work because that's a 5 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus.
Yeah.
But You have to do it, unfortunately. Or just not, apparently.
It's reasonable. I can't criticize Andy for basically going, nah, that's it, it's over, and
Scoop, GG. I'll get you next season.
no, okay. I thought maybe he'd go for.
It's unsporting now to do that.
You don't.
You have to go for the touchdown, unfortunately. No kicking the shit out of a team when you can score in overtime for that. And are we going to see either of these coaches join us in here? I don't know. Yes, we are.
Oh dear,
Well
oh
done,
dear.
Andy. Not going to lie, I missed the first half, came on for the second half, and within 3 turns, Boomer literally threw the game away for you.
Sorry?
I
Oh,
missed
yeah.
the first half, and then Boomer comes for the second half, and Boomer literally throws the game away for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to measure it up and double clicked, and that was the end of that.
Oh,
I thought, okay.
Yeah, no, my mistake, complete cock up. I still had chances after that, but that was an absolute turning point. But no, Rob's thorough and a really good game.
Yeah, I think Rob's been a bit uncompromising after I made a misclick against him in the final last season, and he's
Yeah,
not.
no, I agree. He shouldn't have done that, and I wouldn't have wanted to be given anything in this. That's not what it's about, you know.
Yeah.
My mistake.
I mean, as hard as it might sound occasionally, I think the misclicks are a part of the game. You know,
Absolutely,
I misclicked against him once, and he said, "Oh, I'm not." I said, "No, I've misclicked. It's my own fault.
Yeah,
Get in
I've
there."
benefited from enough of them, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't just the misclick that cost you the game, though. It did require the clause to actually play Blood Bowl. How you doing, Rob?
Hello, mate. You right?
Well done, Rob. Well played.
Thanks, mate. I hate misclicks. I hate shit like that. I hate winning like that. But
No, we were just saying I still had chances to do it, you know. I was so tempted right at the end of the first half. You know, I managed to get that blitzer, got the ball away up the side. And I was toying with the idea of getting that Slayer into scoring position. I wish I'd done it, but it had just left the blitzer open to getting hit, you know. So I decided to play safe. But
I was cringing that you wouldn't do it because I thought if that play comes off, it's only 4 pluses. I thought if that comes off, I've had it.
yeah, the issue was that the Slayer was also stopping you retrieving the ball. So I thought basically I either guarantee 0-0 or take a shot at one of us scoring, but who knows who? You know?
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, because I had somebody in scoring position, didn't I?
Yeah, so it was possible you could have recovered it, but I wish I'd gone for it.
Yeah, tough game. I knew it would be a tough game, especially if the claws weren't working.
Yeah, it must have been dull as hell for the first couple of turns. It was just, I don't think there was just a stun, was there?
64% on the armor for not big, not clever. Injuries, if I calculate that, 63% again. We are getting heavy breathing.
I think Rob's outside having a smoke.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I don't blame
I'll
you.
mute it. One sec.
Oh dear. Yeah.
It's a good match. Frustrating because of that misclick, but a really good match actually.
No,
Really even.
Also, it was a semi-final worthy of the name.
How good was that bomber? Fucking hell.
Oh, he had a day, didn't he? He had a day. I got nothing out of the chainsaw, but that bomber had a day.
Yeah, I was saying he probably shouldn't have spent the second bribe on him, but if he gets at least one removal, he's worth putting a bribe on.
Yeah, that's it. He was going well, and I thought at least it takes him. You know, I was hoping the second half would be single drive anyway. If it was my ball, I wasn't planning on there being a second drive in it.
I would have definitely have done the first bribe. I mean, don't forget, without the hindsight of how the half went, I would definitely have done the first bribe. I probably would have let him go when that didn't work, just to have the bribe for the chainsaw to foul. That's
True.
all I was thinking. But ultimately,
and he wouldn't have thrown the game away from me.
That's right. But ultimately, you know, I don't think at the end of the day it made a lot of difference.
No, not at all. I wasn't really fouling with a chainsaw anyway.
I would have potentially
I-
put the chainsaw on in the first half as well with the 2 bribes, and then bribed him on for the second half as well.
I was just about to say that I would have failed with the chainsaw first every turn.
Yeah, probably should have. I just thought the bomber was better in defense because he was a bit of a cage breaker, so the chainsaw was there for attack. You know.
Oh yeah, no, that's a usual
reasonable,
way.
reasonable logic.
It was only because you had the 2 bribes is why I would have put him on in the first half. If I only had 1 bribe, I would have.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
I'm nitpicking, by the way. This is very nitpicking stuff.
Yeah, the bomber was so good. I don't know, that second vibe, I probably would have spent it. It was so good.
Yeah.
yeah, it was good fun.
In the arse.
Just having a look at the block dice. The claws did get slightly better block dice as well, but it's more a case of not big, not clever, getting slightly bad knock dice as opposed to the claws getting good block dice. But I don't think that was very noticeable in the game.
No. I mean, in the first couple of turns, the claws were just push. Another
Yeah,
push.
yeah.
Well, you're going to get pushes when you're making as many blocks as they did make.
Yeah, but I don't think there was a thing. I don't think there was an armor break for like 2 turns, was there? For either side.
Yeah,
Again, I can't go on. I didn't watch the first half, sadly.
my comment was, the claws will be getting frustrated by about halfway through the first half. They must be getting frustrated now because just no removals,
What did you think of the wizard play?
It worked. So bearing that in mind, yeah, I at the time it was a bit, that's a risky play, but only purely because getting somebody to the ball was going to be difficult, and then securing the ball even if you could. But in the end, you snake-eyed the pickup. So
You if I hadn't used the wizard, you would have scored. If I hadn't used the wizard, you would have scored. There was no other way I could get to that ball carrier at the time.
Yeah, wizards are generally best defensively as well.
Yeah, I thought about it the turn before to let me get someone at the ball carrier. I did think about it the turn before, but that turn it was my only defensive play left.
yeah. No, but hey, this is it. It works. If it works, yeah, then yeah.
It works.
That's right. It's we can sit here and say, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that," but hey, you don't.
Yeah. To be fair, it's the fair result. Rob's had such a dominant season; it would have been a bit of a wouldn't have been right for that team not to be in the final,
Oh.
Just because they're the favourites doesn't mean that we want them to win.
No, don't want them to win, but it's they just they've been head and shoulders above everyone else this year,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some strange reason, Callum wanted you to win over the claws. I can't imagine why that would be.
I have no idea. No idea.
I will be uncompromising, and I will always show my bias.
Hang on a minute. Have I got this right? Was Callum cheering for the dwarves?
Yes, and I felt really dirty about it.
Oh, I bet you did. Which was your favourite unnamed player?
Oh, my favourite unnamed player of the season's got to be on Chris's team.
True. Yeah, true.
Oh no, because that's what's confusing me. Look at the shed. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Have you guys? There's a final set up. That might be.
No, I've closed the competition. I've closed my semi-final. Or is I completed my semi-final? I didn't close it.
I was just going to look at the semi-final one. Oh, it's probably because it's from another season. So I was just to look how your teams looked. I know neither teams. Well, both of you said neither team's coming back, but obviously you ended.
My team's not coming back while Blood Bowl 2 is the main game. It will be played in Blood Bowl 2 when the league eventually moves over to Blood Bowl 3. But that's only because I can't play Bretonians in Blood Bowl 3.
Uh-huh.
So getting use out of the team. So going to get use out of those teams when I can. Um,
I'm just looking at your team now, Callum. You got a 14. Today.
you've also got 14 players, and you've
Good team.
yeah, oh yeah,
Nice
yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah, good team, isn't it? Yeah, good team. Going to be streamed by Alistair. Oh God, I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to get pitch cleared in 4 turns.
Do you want to
You know
do?
what?
Do you want to do next Saturday for the final? 8 o'clock.
Sure. We're arranging live. Lovely.
Look at that.
That's
Challenge laid down.
And
Yeah.
I have set it up.
All right then.
Right. I will leave you guys to it then. Good luck in the final, both.
Thanks.
Well played.
Yeah, I'll try something different next season. Give these guys a break for a bit.
Those rats that you're playing in one of the side leagues or your pro elves.
I might look. I fancy now they got my pro elves. Actually, they're probably the most likely at the moment.
Oh, I watched a lot of your game earlier, and just as a quick aside, when that ball went off the pitch, that just landed so perfectly for you. Anyway,
That was stupid. That was absolutely ridiculous.
ridiculous.
it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm still figuring this game out, but they're good fun. Right, I must go anyway. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy.
Andrew,
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, Rob.
Well done to Rob for getting through to the final. And we'll call it a night there. Tune in next Saturday, 8 o'clock. Mimi Men versus Rob's Claws. Until then, we will see you later.